in Minnesota. Western Conference Playoffs, round one, game three, and it goes to the Nuggets. They win it 120-111. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, that bucket there, seventh career playoff triple-double for the Joker. Nuggets now lead this series 3-0, all 5 starters for the Denver Nuggets in double figures. They shot 57% from the floor. Michael Porter Jr., 25, Joker with 20. Good game, though, for Anthony Edwards, 36 points coming off that 41 that he had in game 2. Cat, Karl Anthony Towns at 27. Gobert played well, a double-double there, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Not enough. Timberwolves are down now 3-0. Denver taking a commanding 3-0 lead in this first-round series. All right, let's go ahead and bring in CBS Sports basketball analyst. There is Collin Ward-Henninger. And Collin, man, the Denver Nuggets, they pretty much took control of this game early in the second quarter, late first quarter, never trailed throughout after the first quarter. Nuggets, they had the control there. Minnesota tried to get back in it. We're within 3 with about 10 minutes left, but that's as close as they get. How good do the Nuggets look today, and especially Joker with the 7th career playoff triple-double, hotter than Nevada out there?
Yeah, I mean, the Nuggets, they were the number 1 seed for a reason. They kind of, had a rough end to the regular season. They were 7-8 in their last 15 games. So I guess there were some questions about whether this team had kind of lost the mojo that they had during the regular season. They went out and showed in this series that is not the case, that this is the number 1 seed. Nikola Jokic is arguably going to be the best player in every series that the Nuggets play. And ultimately, Jamal Murray has shown that he's capable of being the guy that we saw in the bubble, going out there scoring 40, potentially 50 points in a game. That's really going to help them as that number 2 next to Jokic. So Denver, I think, has answered questions in this series. Minnesota isn't the most stout opponent, but the fact that they haven't messed around, they withstood Minnesota's early barrage in the first quarter when they came out with energy because it was their home game. Denver just kind of, took the punch, kept going, got back to what they do, and then Jokic took over from there.
Yeah, look at Nikola Jokic, of course, multiple MVPs. He's won 2 of those. Looks like he won't win his 3rd this year. That's probably going to go to Joel Embiid with the Philadelphia 76ers. But Joker, 7th career playoff triple-double. How good has he been this season for the Nuggets, and how special was he Friday night for the Nuggets, helping them win and taking that commanding 3-0 series lead?
Yeah, the best thing about Jokic, it's been fun to watch the evolution of his game, because when he came into this league, he was a passer first, and I think that is his nature. He wants to be a facilitator. He wants to pass the ball. But in the last few years, the reason he's elevated to MVP status is that he's been able to show that he can score 26, 27 points a game if he needs to. So early in this game, when the Minnesota Timberwolves came out hot, got the lead, you saw Jokic be more assertive as a scorer. Once he did that, kept his team in the game, he starts drawing double teams, and that's when he can go to work using his uncanny passing ability to get open shots for the rest of his team. So what Jokic is able to do is really read the game and figure out, when do I need to be a scorer? When can I be a facilitator? And that is just so dangerous from the center position. So Jokic may not win the MVP this season, but I mean, if you look at his numbers, they are as good as they ever been. He almost averaged a triple-double. The guy is just, if he's not number 1, he's 1A in the league, and just such a dangerous weapon for the Denver Nuggets.
Absolutely. Definitely will get some consideration for that 3rd straight MVP for Joker. 20, 11, and 12 for Jokic in that game 3 against the T-Wolves. Look at pretty much the landscape out west. Phoenix, we've seen their struggles. We've seen the Clippers with guys out. Lakers struggling with the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies guys, missing there with Ja Morant. Right now, when you look out west, have the Nuggets played the best as far as what they've done so far in the playoffs right now? Are they the best team right now?
Yeah, I don't know if they're the best team, but they have taken care of business, which is going to be really important. So let's say they match up with the Phoenix Suns next round. This is a Suns team that's playing the Clippers. Obviously, without Kawhi Leonard, they might have an easier time. But Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are playing 43, 44 minutes a night. These are hard, grinded out games, whereas the Nuggets have kind of systematically taken care of the Timberwolves. They've gotten their guys normal minutes. The bench has played well, which was kind of a question mark heading into the playoffs. So overall, I don't know if they're the best team, but for whatever reason, this matchup was great for them. They've gone out and taken care of business. If they can get this sweep, that could potentially give them extra rest heading into the next round. So if they're not the best team, it seems like Denver is certainly set up to have the most success moving forward in the playoffs.
Denver definitely putting everyone on notice out west, up 3-0 against the Timberwolves. Can go for that sweep, on Sunday, Game 4 in Minnesota. He's CBS Sports basketball insider analyst from CBS. There he is, Collin Ward-Henninger. Watch the rest of this series. And you look at it, we said Game 4 on Sunday, back out in Minnesota. See if the Nuggets can get that sweep. Here's the team comparison here. Nuggets shot 57% from the floor. That was the number right there that really helped those guys. As I mentioned earlier, 5 players, all 5 starters in double figures. They had more assists as well. Hit 3 more three-pointers. That also helps as well. They out-rebounded the T-Wolves, and then points in the paint. 60 points there for the Nuggets. As I mentioned, Joker, 20, 12, and 11. His 7th career playoff triple-double. They'll look to sweep the Timberwolves out of the playoffs on Sunday in Minneapolis.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.